Hey, how's it going? Happy 4th of July to you, and welcome to Movies with James. I'm your host, James. Today we're talking my favorite 4th of July Independence Day films to watch on that holiday. Now I want to know, what are some of your favorite movies to watch on Independence Day, and if you celebrate it here in America. If you're not an American, on your day of nationality or how you celebrate your country, is there films that you like to watch? I want to know too. So before we get into my 3 picks for 3 movies that I try to watch every 4th of July, I want to give 3 honorable mentions first. And so the first one I want to start off with is going to be Mel Gibson, a Roland Emmerich film called The Patriot. This one is not everyone's favorite war film. I really enjoy this one. I believe the story is a little embellished, or maybe very embellished, but it has a great story. It's about America and its beginning fighting the British. You can't beat that. There's some amazing war scenes, great espionage, kind of more secretive battles, but also those big full-scale battles on the fields with cannons and soldiers running at each other. It is very brutal in its moments. I really enjoy this one. It's about how we got founded as America, like how we fought for our first freedom. So this is my first honorable mention. My next honorable mention is probably the best war film of all time, in my opinion. I don't know how you can beat this film for a war film. It is just simply top-notch, amazing. And that is Saving Private Ryan. If you've been following my channel for a while, you may know I have a thing for Steven Spielberg. I might be a little biased when I'm saying this is one of my favorite war films because he has so many of my favorite movies in so many different genres, but I think this is a brilliant war film. Captures World War II, very real, and has great emotion, plot, action, everything you could ask for. The 4K looks great. It sounds even better. If you want to show off a great movie in 4K with amazing audio, Saving Private Ryan is a great movie to choose to entertain you, your guests, show off the powers of either your sound bar or your nice, setup with the receiver and speakers and everything like that. So definitely give this one a watch if you haven't. Check it out. I highly recommend it. My last honorable mention for a great film to watch on 4th of July to celebrate America, our independence, and just have a good time on that day, I'd say we're going to go Harrison Ford in Air Force One. What can you not love about a president saving the day on his own ship that gets taken hostage by terrorists? That just sounds amazing. You got Harrison Ford in it, even better. Let's check this out. I mean, if you've not seen this, do yourself a favor. Find it out if it's streaming, if you can rent it. Buy a rental pass on Vudu or just buy it. I think you would be very happy if you have not seen this film. I would say it's worth the watch. It's got a beautiful steelbook right here. I've done a video showcasing this steelbook and my thoughts on this film, so I'll leave a little link in a description to check that out if you haven't seen it. But now we're gonna get into my top 3 films that I personally try to watch every 4th of July. If I can watch all 3 in like a 24-hour period, that's awesome. Maybe not every year I can get the chance to watch all 3, but I'll try to at least watch one of them. Before I tell you all those, fun little fact about me: my birthday is actually the 4th of July, so I get to celebrate America's independence, my birthday at the same time. Get to have a barbecue, some cake, birthday cake, fireworks. It's a blast. So one of my friends here on YouTube, Instagram, Bob's Blu-rays, he asked me, James, what do you do for your birthday? Do you like to watch like a movie that you love for like a birthday, or do you like to watch like 4th of July movies, and my answer I told him was 4th of July themed films all the way. I embrace it. Love 4th of July as a holiday, just happens to be my birthday. So first film I think he should watch on the 4th of July, the first big summer blockbuster to ever really make summer blockbusters a thing. It's another Steven Spielberg film, and it made people afraid of the water. We're talking Jaws. I've talked about Jaws a lot on my channel, so I don't need to talk very much about this. I absolutely love Jaws. It's one of my all-time favorite films. I think it's one of the greatest films of all time in my opinion. But I got it on 4K, got a nice little lenticular right here, slip box. It's fun. I've done a full breakdown on this already. I'll leave a little post up in the description right above. But the next film, it's not quite a summer blockbuster, but it is 100% 4th of July, Independence Day themed, from the title to the plot to the action to what's going on. And that is going to be Blue Underground released Uncle Sam. So we got a nice little lenticular. I'll try to show that off. Hopefully it's not reflecting too bad with that. But this was a lot of fun. I've watched it twice now. I had to pick this up with a physical copy. I had to have it in my collection. Loving the 4th of July, my birthday. Don't have any horror themed 4th of July movies already, so this was just right up my alley. It earned a spot right away in my collection. This movie is a lot of fun, actually. It's a lot better than it looks like it's gonna be. The plot's pretty basic horror plot. Zombie comes back to life in like zombie form. He dresses up as Uncle Sam because you can kind of see, and terrorizes the town. I don't want to give too much away because I don't like to give spoilers on my channel if I can help it, because I think you should check it out and experience all these films. I highly recommend Uncle Sam if you want to get spooky on 4th of July, not go your typical war, save the day American film. Go Uncle Sam, get scared, have a good time, have a laugh. This has all, it will entertain you. Check it out. Blue Underground still has copies of this, so check it out. Can't go wrong. The last film I want to show off for my recommendations for 4th of July inspired films, and it might be the most obvious one. You're like, James, how have you not said this movie yet? I know you have it in your collection, and that is Independence Day. I have loved this movie since I was a little kid. I need to do one of those Rad Pack, Rad 9 videos that everyone in the community is doing. I'm behind on the schedule on that by a lot, but I should try to get that done here soon. Independence Day would definitely be on that list of films that inspired me. I had the VHS with that lenticular cover of the White House being destroyed. One of the first live streams I did here on YouTube with Tim Talks Talkies was about practical effects. I chose Independence Day because they actually blew up the White House as a miniature model and blew it up. I love everything about this movie. I get so amped up when I hear the president's speech towards the end of this film, inspiring all the countries to unite together, to all the American soldiers to fight for their freedom against, aliens invading and taking over their planet. Will Smith, regardless of what you think of him after the Oscar Academy Awards, drama, the slap, I still love Will Smith in this movie. I think he's a great 90s action star. You can't go wrong with 90s Will Smith. This is another Roland Emmerich film, I believe. I hope I got that right. Yeah, definitely. It's Roland Emmerich. I love his films. I really have an appreciation for Roland Emmerich. He loves just destroying huge buildings and just going for those crazy effects in all of his movies, like 2012, The Patriot, like I showed off earlier. But this is the epitome, in my opinion, of a perfect 4th of July film to watch. It is in the title itself, Independence Day. All the action goes down in this film on 4th of July. There's fireworks at the end, just like the fireworks at the end of your day on the 4th of July. And so, into the video, I want you guys to make sure you have a safe and fun 4th of July. I want to make sure you guys have a great holiday. But as always with Movies with James, it's time for you to find a good movie like Independence Day, get some good snacks, and have a good night.